Hey loves, it's your girl Miss Natural Journey, and today is wash day. Yay! I'm going to be washing my locks, and I'm going to be retightening. If I could speak English, that would be great. I am going to be retightening the front perimeter of my locks. So let's get started. The first items that I'm going to be using before I even wash my hair are these two. So I'm going to be using Cantu shea butter. This is the apple cider vinegar root rinse with tea tree oil. And the reason why I use this is because I tend to have very dry scalp and like flakiness. And so this kind of helps with, like, before I even wash it, kind of scrubbing some of that, getting it nice and loose so that when I wash it, it comes out. And then I'm also going to just put a little bit of castor oil, coconut oil. Look at my nails, child. Oh, let me hide those. I'm going to be putting some of this on my scalp. I literally picked this up from Ross. I thought it was a spray, but it's really a pump oil. But I'm going to be putting this all over my hair and scalp just to give it like a pre-moisturized type situation before I wash it. Because most shampoos strip your hair of your oils. And if you're not black or you don't have kinky curly hair, you probably are like, yeah, you want to strip the oils. But no. For us, we need to keep some of those oils in our hair so that our hair is moisturized. And so same goes with locks. So I'm going to be putting oil on my hair before I actually wash my hair, if that makes sense. So let's get to it. Let's take off my raggedy scarf. Yeah. And let's take these down. Locks are doing well, growing. See, you see my edges, y'all? They're growing in. I ain't mad. Anyway, let me stop. Ooh, this does like squirt out. It's not a drip. It's literally like a squirt. So I'm just going to put this all over my roots. I do like that this is like a pointed, it's nice and cool too. It's a pointed applicator. So if you see that, so you can really get in there. This is also good for when you have weaves in your hair, it's like braided underneath. And then also when you have braids, of course. A lot of people use this to, like this and this only, to wash and refresh their roots. And if you are wondering how often I wash my locks, people will tell you, oh, do it weekly, do it 2 weeks. I feel like it's up to you. Like, you know what your physical activity is. I don't sweat a lot. I am working out, but I'm not doing like heavy cardio. I'm not sweating or anything like that. It's starting to cool down here in Texas, so I'm not really sweating or anything. So I don't wash my hair once a week or twice a week. I literally will just kind of see what my hair is doing, what my hair is feeling, and wash it when I feel like it's dirty. Usually that falls like every 3 weeks or something like that. And so, yeah, that's what I do for my hair. Obviously, you do you. Locks really is like a personalized journey. Hence the name of my channel, Natural Journey. So it's really up to you and what makes sense for your lifestyle and your routine and your preference. So, all right, I think I got that in there good and well. I'm gonna take my castor oil / coconut oil. And again, it is a pump action type of situation. So I'm just gonna put like 3 drops there. And just kind of work it throughout my locks. Because my locks are colored, it's very important to keep it moisturized, but not too moisturized. I know a lot of people worry about after they wash their hair, putting conditioner, making it too soft. That's never been an issue for me. I use conditioner after I wash my locks every time, whether it's a spray or it's like a leave-in conditioner. And I typically use Cantu Shea Butter's leave-in conditioner because it's not too thick to where it's gonna like cause buildup or anything like that. It's like really a good consistency. All right, so this is the shampoo that I'm using. Hopefully you guys can see this very well. This is just the Garnier Fructis Active Fruit Protein Grow Strong 2-in-1. So this is a shampoo and a conditioner. I typically use a shampoo and conditioner when I'm washing my hair just because I like the way it feels after I wash it, even though I add more conditioner to my locks after I'm done washing. I still like to use just a 2-in-1. I also use a 2-in-1 with my daughter's hair. She has curly hair, and so conditioner, shampoo just always works well. So yeah. All right, so it's been a few minutes. I literally don't let this sit for more than like 5 minutes. And if you hear that, that is the shower. I'm about to jump in it and wash my hair. Now, because I'm not showing you guys what I'm doing, I'm gonna kind of walk you through it. I basically split my hair into two, and I wash one side and I wash the other. I don't do a whole thorough 3-4 times of washing, no. Lather it up, soak it, stroke it all the way down. Make sure that I rinse all the shampoo and conditioner out. Easy peasy, that's it. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, I am done washing my locks. They feel so wonderful. A lot of people use a t-shirt. I use a towel. And so I try to give it, you know, a good, a few good squeezes. I give it a few good squeezes to try to get some of the extra water out because it takes my locks forever to dry, okay? I'm washing it right now in the morning. Tomorrow it will still be damp. So that's one thing about washing your locks. You want to do it early so that you're not like doing it before bed and then laying on wet locks. That's just nasty. If you've done that before, you know, and I've done it before, that's how I know. It just has that smell, like that mildewy smell, and eventually it goes away, but ugh, it's not cute. So don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And so now I'm going to take, I told you guys I was going to use my shea butter, leave-in conditioner, blah, blah, blah. However, I do see that I do still have some of my Cream of Nature, argan oil, leave-in conditioner, and it's a spray. So I'm going to use the rest of this. I might use the rest of this. I don't even know. I may not. It's a good amount in there. I'm going to use this for my locks. And this is what I've been using mostly recently anyway. Just take it. Spray it all around, yeah. It's really good to experiment with your locks, to figure out, experiment and be cognizant of what you're doing and what works. So don't just experiment with different products and not pay attention to what it's doing to your hair. And also don't experiment with different products and amounts and not know how much of it you've used in your hair. So for me, I know when I'm doing too much, putting too much product on my hair, stressing it out, just doing too much. Locks really are just like plants that grow. I hate to use that analogy, but it really is. It's like, give it just the right amount of what it needs and it will grow. Take care of it and it will grow. Don't do a whole lot of hairstyles that are really tense on your locks. Don't, pay attention to what you're doing to your hair, and then just let it be. And they will grow. Drink your water, of course. Moisturize your scalp, of course. But locks really do their own thing. That's what I love about having locks. It's low maintenance for the most part, and they really just like grow with you. Let that dry for a bit. Not a bit. I'm going to let that dry all day because it's going to take all day. And I'm going to retighten the perimeter of my hair. I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Just kind of start it off. And then I'll show you guys the finished product later on once I am done. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys a couple of locks and my retightening process. Very important that if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. And if you want to learn to do what you want to do, then study, research, and then try it. And maybe try it on like locks in the back, okay, that nobody will see. I've started my own locks, if you guys don't know. Started them myself. I've maintained them myself for the most part. I do have a loctician here in San Antonio. Hey, Danielle, girl, who does my hair every once in a while. But for the most part, I retighten them myself. And then when I'm feeling lazy, I'll just go to Danielle. So I know what I'm doing for the most part. I'm not a loctician or anything like that, but I know what I do for my hair. And so this is what I do. Let me stop rambling. But if you want to try this, again, make sure you know what you're doing. So I'm just going to show you guys a couple of them, and I'm going to finish them off camera. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is just take a lock right here on the left side. I'm going to make sure I grab all the little hairs that are surrounding it. I'm using my nappy lock tool. This is what it looks like. There are a lot of different variations of these. I don't even know if Nappy Locks is still a company, because I thought I lost this and I tried to buy a new one and I couldn't find anything on the website, but there are a lot of different lock tools. Just make sure the hole is big enough for your lock. And yeah, so I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna be very gentle because I am doing my perimeter, and I'm just gonna first put it through the middle. So the middle of my lock, pull it through. And when you do this, make sure that when you put it through, so now I'm going in a different direction, make sure you lift all the way to where your lock last left off. Because if you don't, you're going to have holes in your locks. This situation here, I don't quite know. I think I need to palm roll my locks a bit more. I haven't palm rolled them in a while. So yeah, you'll see different little situations pop up in your locks and you're like, okay, I know what I need to do. So I'm going in just different directions. And to be honest, I mean, they say, this is called basically the interlocking method. They say to go, you know, north, south, east, west. So that means take it in this way, then take it in that way, then take it in this way, then take it in that way. To be honest, I don't always do that. Sometimes I'll just do 3 directions or 3 directions and then go back the other way. And it has worked just fine for my locks. But again, figure out what works for you. I just know what works for me. Please don't mind my nails, y'all. We're in a pandemic. I'm not trying to be running to the nail shop all the time. And even if we weren't, I don't. I do my nails myself usually, and I'm in the process of getting off this gel polish. So even like right now, I went this way, then I went that way. I'm just gonna go back this way because I know that I'm getting to the end and I want my last entrance to be going down. And there we have it. A retighten lock. Not gonna do it super tight. If you feel pain, that means you've tightened it way too much. So I'm gonna move on to this lock. So just feeding my lock through. I'm gonna grasp all the hair around it. I don't use gel or anything when I'm doing this. I used to retwist my locks back in the day. I haven't done that in a very long time. Then I would use aloe vera gel, 100% aloe vera gel, and that worked just fine. Nowadays, I don't even retwist like that. So I just retighten with my tool. It takes longer, but the results last. I feel like when I retwisted it, it wouldn't even last. Like it would just unravel after a few days, which I guess is what it's supposed to do. And then after a while, it starts to like lock. But for me, I'm like, I just rather just do it, have it stay the way I put it until it grows out, and let it do it that way. Again, when you put it through the middle, you want to pull up gently so that there's no space in between. And that's that. All right, you guys, here is the final product. Edges are retightened. I am going to put just a bit of edge tamer to get those little extra baby hairs that I have. And yeah, I just did literally a couple. My nails are the worst. I literally did just like 2 locks back for each area. So I did like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, etc. So I'm going to put some edge control on, tie it down, and once I'm done, once these locks dry, it's gonna be a whole new situation going on. So if you like this video, make sure that you like it, you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and turn your notification bell on because I will be uploading more videos really soon. I've been uploading weekly. I'm very proud of myself. Yay, me. So I'm going to continue that vibe, and I hope you guys are here to enjoy it. So yeah, check you guys in the next video, and until then, peace.